I think the level of the conference has increased significantly since the last ones I was attending some time ago. I like very much the interaction between different stakeholders and partners in the field of rare diseases. Yeah, I think it's interesting because you can see it both in the agenda and in the interventions, how we are moving from the very beginning, from the implementation of the orphan drug regulation, the problems of awareness, now moving to something much more complex in terms of, okay, we're assessing now the results of the implementation of the rare diseases, so orphan drugs regulation. We are now discussing much more sort of complex issues like, you know, availability or access to products. We are now much more input from the academia. I mean, you can see in the poster session that there are, you know, lots of projects around. So it's getting much more, it's evolving. So we are getting more results, more complex issues, which is nice. Also, you know, the discussions about health technology assessment, which, you know, is probably the future. So yeah, very encouraging because it's moving, and that's also defining the way the conference is moving in terms of content, in terms of participation. Yeah, I was in the one, you know, about future development of orphan drugs, and also pretty interesting now the one that I just went to about special projects for care of patients and networking, which I think is also a major word in rare diseases. Yeah. And it's also extremely encouraging to see how projects are developed at the European level, how the support that has been there for years, which probably is not enough, but still, you know, bringing some results that make a difference for patients. I think it's a nice development because I remember like 2 years ago I was invited by the Polish authorities to come here with Segulen, in fact to Warsaw, and at that time we realized that there are different problems in the, you know, central and east part of Europe to, you know, from the problems we have in the, I don't know, in France or in the UK, and I think it's an important I would say it's an important, I cannot find the word now, but anyway, it's important to show that this exists and also probably for the patient groups in these countries, it's important to understand what is going on in other countries, what are the problems that we have there, and then to share with them their experience. Yeah, I think, I mean, it must show support, it should increase awareness in this field. So. Well, it's a sort of test, and also something that you know, give us some reassurance that we are doing. Is a test to see how people understand what we are doing, how people really analyze the effect of the implementation of the orphan drug regulation, for instance. Also is an opportunity to see how this has been perceived and how the work that you do on a daily basis has an impact on patients and on availability of product. That is really rewarding. Also to see how grateful people can be about that. I mean, that's wonderful. And it's nice then to, in the same place, have the opportunity to have a chat with people that are other patients or researchers or policymakers, and it's a great opportunity.